Hello everyone, good morning. Everyone able to see my screen? Can you confirm anyone online? Am I audible? Yeah. So in the last session, we discussed about cloud introduction, right? What is cloud? Why cloud? Why the project teams are looking for cloud infrastructure? Why the project teams are migrating their applications to cloud from on-premises? Okay. So what are the advantages of cloud? What is cost saving? So why the clients always look for the cloud platforms? These are all we discussed, right? Yeah, day before yesterday, we discussed about DevOps introduction. What is DevOps? What is automation? Why automation? Why the automation tools are very popular now? So why the job market is very good now on DevOps, right? These are all we discussed. Yeah, so today, so before going to SDLC, SDLC is a software development lifecycle. Okay, before going to this, yeah, so technical questions and general questions. I collected technical questions and general questions from different batches from different students. Okay, so first of all, I want to clear these questions. Once I clear these questions, okay, you can easily understand the subject. Okay, yeah, first of all, we can go through the technical questions. And before going to that, anyone newly joined today? First session. Online guys, anyone joined today? Anyone joined today? Online guys, first session. Anyone joined today? Someone started the cam. Can you stop the cam? HRT 3191. Who is this? Yeah, fine. So anyone newly joined today, can you share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat? So my mobile number already shared with you, right? 96422 96422 11711 is my number. So can you share your number, WhatsApp number and email address in the chat? The GoToMeeting chat, can you share your WhatsApp number and the email address so that we'll provide you previous recordings, course content. Fine. Yeah, let's get started. Technical questions. Yeah, first question here is, so what is the use of cloud and what is the use of cloud and DevOps at industry level? Okay. So what is the use of cloud we discussed already? What is the use of DevOps we discussed already, right? So what is the use of cloud? Anyone? What is the use of cloud? Online guys. What is the use of cloud at industry level? Anyone? We discussed already. Yeah. Currently, most of the project teams they are using cloud because cloud infrastructure is on-demand infrastructure, right? What is on-demand? Anyone? What is on-demand? Anyone? Yesterday we discussed. On-demand is instantly, immediately. So whenever we need it, okay. So instantly, immediately. For example, as a cloud engineer, what we will do? We prepare infrastructure, we manage the infrastructure, right? So as per the project team requirement, what we will do? We create the resources like EC2 instances. In AWS server, we can call it as EC2 instance, right? So we can expand the storages. We can work on monitoring. We can work on databases. We work on in real-time projects. We handle the auto scaling, right? Scaling, load balancing, right? Networking. Yeah, as a cloud engineer, what we will do? We create infrastructure, we manage the infrastructure, right? So cloud infrastructure is on-demand infrastructure. On-demand is nothing but so instantly, immediately. So whenever we need it, we can create servers, our network, our storage, or anything within 1 minute, right? So project team, our development team, our testing team, what they will do? What they do in real-time projects, there is a request or ticket. So for example, they require 10 instances, 10 resources. What they will do? So they raise a ServiceNow request or Jira request or BMC remedy ticket. There is a ticket, right? So once they raise the ticket, so the ticket comes to our bin. So we can put into the in progress state. The ticket we can keep in progress state. and we start working on the request. As per the request, we create 10 servers or 100 servers within a minute with all packages, all softwares, all plugins, everything, right? So whereas physical, so if you want to prepare physical servers, can you prepare within 1 hour? Can you prepare within 1 day? Even it's not possible, right? So because, for example, project team require 10 servers, you need to place the order with vendor first, right? HP vendor or Dell vendor or other vendors, compact vendor, right? So they deliver the servers, physical servers. So within 3 days or 1 week, right? After that, we can move that servers to server room, data center. We connect power, network, we install operating system, install applications, right? So finally, we'll hand over to project. That takes more time. Moreover, physical servers are a bit costlier. So when we buy physical servers, so before getting the servers, first we need to procure the licensing part, OS license, application license, right? So everything we need to procure that, right? So after that we can configure the servers. That takes more time, physical servers. But when the project teams are looking for cloud infrastructure because of, cloud servers are on-demand servers, on-demand infrastructure. So within a minute, we can prepare n number of servers in AWS, right? So due to this, what will happen? Costing will be saved, time will be saved, right? So client always look for the cost saving and time saving, right? So what are the use of cloud at industry level? You understand, right, everyone? What are the use of cloud at industry level? You understand, right, everyone? Yeah, cloud infrastructure is on-demand infrastructure. Yeah, so within a minute we can create the resources. So due to that, what will happen? So when we create cloud servers, when we use the cloud servers, time will be saved, costing will be saved, right? Yeah. Next one. So what are the use of DevOps at industry level? What are the use of DevOps at industry level, right? So what is DevOps? Anyone? We discussed already. DevOps is a set of practices, right? It is not a tool. DevOps is a set of practices. So combining development and operations. As a DevOps engineer, what we will do? We are in middle. So we coordinate with the developers, we coordinate with the operations team, right? Yeah. DevOps engineer will not do any. DevOps engineer will not be involved into development part. Okay. So DevOps engineer automate the activities. DevOps engineer deploy the applications. DevOps engineer merging the code, pushing the code, pulling the code. Right. So DevOps engineer will not do any development part, and he will not do any testing. Okay. So DevOps engineer role is different role. It is the automation role. So currently, whatever the manual activities we are performing, like deployments, code movement, code merging, code pushing. So those we can do in automated way by using the DevOps tools. By single click, n number of applications we can deploy by using DevOps tools, right? By single click, we can merge the code, we can push the code, we can pull the code, we can manage the code, we can work on tickets, right? Yeah. So normal in real-time projects, day-to-day activities, like for example, developer developing a code. Okay. So once development is completed, what we will do? By using Jenkins, we can pull the code and deploy onto respective application servers and web servers, right? So manually we used to perform. So yeah, 8 years before, 10 years before, we used to use the waterfall methodology. So currently we are using Agile methodology, which is parallel development. So before Agile, we used to use waterfall. In waterfall, sequential development. So by the time we used to work on this DevOps like automation activities manually. So manually we used to pull the code, we used to convert into artifacts, we used to deploy into respective servers. But so once we for example, one more example I give you. In our project, so 8 years back, 8 years, 10 years back, our team size 135 members. Our team size 135 members. So currently 25 members. Why that much of drastic change? Because of automation. So manual activities, manually, like whatever the code movements, code merging, code pushing, code deployments, those activities you can do in automated way. by using Jenkins, by using Kubernetes, by using Docker, we can automate the activities. So due to this, what will happen? Time will be saved, costing also will be saved. So here, cloud and DevOps, what is the use of cloud and DevOps at industry level? So time saving, cost saving, right? So 135 members to 25 members because of automation, DevOps tools, right? Yeah. Clear, right, everyone? What are the use of cloud and DevOps at industry level? You understand, right, everyone? Online guys, is it clear to you, everyone? This question is clear, everyone? Yeah. So currently, every organization they're using cloud infrastructure and DevOps tools because of time saving, cost saving. Even development team, developers also, like for example, any developer they require DevOps tools knowledge. Okay, so they are moving to DevOps tools. They are learning DevOps. They are learning cloud. So because everywhere, so cloud infrastructure, not physical. We are not using physical servers. Okay, yeah. Next question here is when DevOps process has been started in industry. So DevOps process is not new process. DevOps process is not new process. It was started in 2008. Okay, so by the time we used to use very old tools like Puppet. Puppet is one of the oldest tool. So which is a Microsoft tool. So by using Puppet, we used to perform the automation activities. So Puppet is not 100% automation tool. 50% of the manual efforts required in Puppet. Currently, we are using very advanced tools like Kubernetes, Docker, Terraform, Ansible, Jenkins, Maven, right? These are all very advanced tools. Grafana, Prometheus, right? So 100% automation tools. By using these tools, we currently we are automating the activities in real-time projects. Okay, so DevOps process is not a new process; it is very old process. It was started in 2008, right? Next question here is what business sectors DevOps been used, right? Yeah. So not only IT industry, everywhere automation is the number one choice. So currently, one of my friend is working with, Ready Labs, pharma company. They're using Kubernetes. One of my friend is working with the automobile industry. They're using Jenkins. One of the ex-colleague, is switched to other industry like medical industry. Okay, is working as a Terraform engineer, right? Yeah. So everywhere automation is the number one choice. Currently, not only IT sectors, right? So every sector, every business sectors, they are using automation tool to automate the activities. Medical industry, chemical industry, mobile, automobile industry, pharma industry, everywhere automation is the number one choice currently. Fine. One of my uh, friends is working with Dubai, in Dubai, um, Emirates, Emirates Airlines is working as a Kubernetes engineer. Kubernetes engineer, right? Yeah. So everywhere automation is the number one choice currently. Okay. Yeah. Who are the teams involved in DevOps process, right? So developers involved into DevOps process, and the testers involved into DevOps process, and build and release engineers involved into DevOps process. DevOps engineers also involved into DevOps process. So DevOps engineer coordinate with the developers, testers, and build and release engineers, right? So build and release engineers, build and release. What is that? We build the code, we release to production. Okay. So build and release engineer. Sometimes DevOps engineer work as a build and release engineer. Okay. So yeah. Fine. So here developers, testers, build and release engineers and DevOps engineers also involved into the DevOps process. So sometimes DevOps developers they give requirement to DevOps engineers. Sometimes testers they give requirement to DevOps engineers. Okay. Yeah, we coordinate with the developers, testers, and other engineers. Okay. Fine. So what are the tools involved in DevOps? What tools we are going to learn? Yes. So we have multiple tools are there, but what are the tools, important tools are available? Let's try to understand. We already discussed this. Okay. These are the very important core tools, right? Most of the organizations they're using these tools. Okay, so GitHub, Jenkins, Maven, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform. Apache Tomcat is application server. Yeah, Grafana, Prometheus, SonarQube. Okay, these are all very core tools. Okay, so we are going to learn all these tools, but we don't use all the tools in real-time projects. One or two tools only, right? Yeah, as we discussed. Yeah, one of my friends is working with Emirates Airlines. They are using Kubernetes only Kubernetes AWS. Okay, so one of my friend is working with Wipro. They're using only Terraform. One of my friend is working with the TCS. They're using Git and Jenkins. So like that, project to project. Okay, so if you learn all these tools, you can fit with any project. So these are very popular tools in the market. These are very popular tools in the market, right? So in place of Jenkins, we can use a TeamCity also. TeamCity. So competitor for Jenkins. But Jenkins is the popular tool, very core tool. So 80% of the project teams they are using Jenkins, right? And Git also very popular tool. Kubernetes is having competitor, OpenShift. Okay. So Kubernetes, 90% project teams they are using Kubernetes. Kubernetes is the Google product. Docker, Ansible, Terraform. These are all very core tools, right? So yeah, if you learn all these tools, you can fit with any project. You can crack any interview. You can handle any tasks in the real-time projects. Clear it, everyone? These are the very popular tools. Okay. So every tool will go very deep dive. So Git and GitHub, this will take 1 week. Okay, after that Jenkins takes nearly 8 to 9 days, right? So like that every tool will go very deep dive. So and tool wise I provide you interview questions, tips and tricks, challenges, right? Also will conduct mock interviews, online tests, tool wise. Okay, yeah, so every tool will go very deep dive, practical oriented sessions. Our sessions fully practical oriented. So initially starting 4 to 5 sessions, typical sessions. Okay, so after that yeah, every session practical oriented. So in real time projects, whatever the activities you perform, same way we can perform in our classes also. I give you tasks also, right? Yeah, so every tool will go very deep dive. So if you follow this process, if you practice daily basis, you can easily crack your interview within 3 months. You can easily cope up in the projects. Fine, clear it, everyone? Any questions up to here, anyone having any questions up to here? Online guys, up to here, any questions, anyone? Is it clear to you? Can you respond, anyone online? Right. Yeah, next question. Yeah, what are the certificates available in DevOps? Okay, so certifications. So if you want to write Kubernetes, you can, yeah, I'll help you to clear the exam. Okay, I give you some tips and tricks. I provide you dumps, exam dumps. Okay, you can prepare and you can write. So certification is not mandatory in India. In India, certification is not mandatory. In US, UK, and Australia, it is mandatory, right? So if you, yeah, if you have certification, so that would be added advantage, right? So like at least you required one certification, which is a cloud certification, either AWS or Azure. Okay, that is enough to you. So DevOps certification is not mandatory. Okay, so if you are interested, you can write Kubernetes or Docker or Jenkins. Okay, so I'll help you to clear the exam. I'll help you to clear the exam. Okay, yeah. Currently, few companies they're asking certified engineers. Okay, so if you have certification, that would be added advantage, I told you, right? So like for example, 4 people attended the interview. Four people attended the interview. Four people performed well. Four positions are there. Not four, three positions are there. Or two positions are there. But four are shortlisted. In that case, what they will do? Two positions are there, two jobs are there, four people shortlisted. In that case, they check extra qualifications. Any certifications are available, any other qualifications available. They check extra qualifications, right? So if you are certified, so that would be added advantage. Certification is not mandatory. You can, yeah, you can write the exam once you get into the project also. But if you have certification, at least AWS certification, that would be added advantage to you. Clear it everyone. So certification, if you want to write, so let me know. I'll help you to clear the exam. Nothing to worry. Okay, I'll help you. I give you all the guidance, right? So definitely, yeah, you can clear the exam. Okay. Yeah. So what certification we have to do as a DevOps engineer? So as we discussed, Kubernetes and Docker or Ansible or Jenkins. Okay. Next question here is, as a student, what should be my expectation while learning DevOps? Yes. Fine. This is very important question, very good question. Yeah. Once we complete the course, you can showcase minimum 3 to 4 years experience in your resume. If you are an experienced person, you can showcase minimum 3 to 4 years experience in your resume. That level of training will be provided. So if you are a fresher, you will get very good knowledge. Okay. Yeah, you can showcase POCs, proof of concepts. I explained that. What is proof of concept? How can you showcase the projects in your resume? I explained that. So once complete the course, 3 to 4 years experience you'll get. Hands-on you'll get. That level of training will be provided. So whatever the activities, whatever the tasks we perform in real-time projects, same task we perform here, right? So everyone required laptop, everyone required internet. That's it. Okay. In your laptop, we don't install any packages. We connect cloud. We practice in cloud only. Okay. So we required laptop and internet connectivity. That's it. Okay. We no need to buy any licenses for the tools. All are freeware. Okay. We can connect in cloud and we can work in cloud. For example, this is the AWS platform. Just log in into the sign into the console. Give the username password. Yeah, see here. This is the cloud platform. So here we create the EC2 instances. EC2, what is EC2? Elastic Compute Cloud, that we will discuss. Instances. What is instance? Instance is a server. This is a Docker server, Jenkins server. So both the servers are in stopped state. Stopped means shutdown state. So other batch servers. These are the other batch servers. Yeah, we can start and we can use this, right? Yeah. So few days, tomorrow and Monday, we'll be having the basics. Okay. Once you understand basics, after that we'll jump into AWS. We'll start AWS. So how to create the AWS account? How can we connect AWS? What are the services available here? These are all services. Okay. So what are the regions, zones? These are the data centers across the globe. AWS data centers, US East North Virginia, US East Ohio, US West North California, Oregon, Mumbai region, Asia Pacific, Mumbai, Osaka, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo, Canada Central, Europe regions. What is region? What is the use of region? How can we connect the region? How can we create the resources in region? These are all we are going to discuss. So after that, we'll start working on the resources one by one, EC2, like servers, storage, network, monitoring. Fine. From scratch level to advanced level, basic level to advanced level. So every concept will go. So in AWS, nearly 45 services will be covered. Okay. So fully covered AWS. Okay. So after that, we will jump into DevOps. In between, so we'll cover Linux sessions, shell scripting also. Okay. So Linux required for a DevOps and cloud engineer. Shell scripting also required. Shell scripting is very simple, very easier. Okay. Clear it, everyone. Yeah. these are the technical questions which I collected from different batches and different students. So apart from this, anyone having any technical questions? Apart from this 8 questions, anyone having any other questions? You can open up now. So after that, we'll discuss about general questions. Any other questions, anyone? I gave you mic enabled. You can speak up now if you have any questions. Online guys, is it clear to you? Any
I have one question, Ram. So, as a DevOps engineer, what will be my role? Means, as you already mentioned, but
roles
so
and
could you more
right. As a
explain more?
DevOps engineer, what is the role responsibilities, right? You are asking,
Yes, yes.
right? So DevOps engineer role is automation role. We automate the activities, day-to-day activities, the manual activities, whatever the activities we are performing manually. So those we can do in automated way, like code movement, code merging, code pushing, code deployments. Okay. So we work on tickets, we work on infrastructure. These are all we perform. Okay. And a cloud engineer create the infrastructure, managing the infrastructure.
Okay.
Any other questions, anyone? So before going to general questions, anyone having any technical questions, you can ask. Fine. Now let's move to general questions. Yeah. First question here is, who is eligible to learn cloud and DevOps? This is very, very important. I got this question many times. Okay. Many people asking this question. So who can learn DevOps? Who is eligible to learn DevOps? What are the prerequisites? Okay. Yeah. So anyone can learn cloud and DevOps. Anyone can switch into their current role to DevOps role. Okay. Yeah. So here in my previous batch, become graduates, civil engineers, mechanical engineers, and also pharma background guys. They learn DevOps. They switch into DevOps role currently. So one of my previous batch student, so he was having nearly 13 to 14 years civil background, construction background. Recently learned DevOps and cloud. He is in currently Cognizant with very good package, very good role. Okay, and also one of my student, her name Manasa. She's having pharma background, B Pharmacy, B Pharmacy, right? Yeah, so she learned DevOps and cloud. Currently, she's in Amazon Hyderabad, Gachibowli. Okay. Yeah, so anyone can, any background. So not only MTech, not only BTech, not only IT, CSC background, not only computer background, right? So anyone can learn cloud and DevOps. Anyone can switch into cloud and DevOps role, right? So how can we switch? How can we learn? So how can we cope up in the interview, right? So what are the tips and tricks? Everything will be covered in our course. Okay. Yeah, I provide you FAQs, frequently asked questions, and interview tips and tricks. Okay, resume preparation, interview preparation, right? So you need to dedicate for 3 months. You need to dedicate. You need to spend time daily, 2 to 3 hours, 1 hour live class, and 1.5 hour to 2 hours practice. So if you follow that, definitely within 3 months you can easily crack your interview. You can easily go get into the project. Okay. Until you get the job, I give you support. Even once get into the project also, so if you have any questions you can reach out to me. Definitely I give you technical guidance. Okay. So one of my student, so my 15th batch student, his name Prabhu, is in Australia. Still is calling me. Sometimes he will message, right? Weekend sometimes he call, right? So he's working on one of the MNC company in Australia. So he's working on Jenkins role. Sometimes while working on Jenkins jobs or Jenkins activities, so any issues, any errors, right? So definitely you post the screenshot sometime. Okay. Yeah. So until you get the job, I give you full support. Even though once you get into the project, you can ask me if you have any technical challenges, issues. Definitely, I'll guide you. Okay. What is the education background required to learn cloud and DevOps? Yes, as we discussed. Okay. So not only MTech, not only BTech, not only MCA, right? So any education background, BCom graduates, BA graduates, right? Pharma background, civil engineers, right? So anyone can learn DevOps and cloud. Anyone can switch into DevOps and cloud role. Fine. So technically, we need to be strong, right? That is why you need to practice more daily basis. Next question here is, so what are the prerequisites to start learning cloud and DevOps? Okay. So we don't require any prerequisites. We don't need anything. Okay. So you required 50 Linux commands. That also will be covered in our course. Okay. So nearly 50 commands required, Linux commands. So we'll be having Linux sessions also, right? Once we start working on cloud platform, so after a few days we cover Linux also. Okay. Yeah. So anyone can learn cloud and DevOps. Anyone can switch into cloud and DevOps role. Next question. What are the job opportunities in today's market? So what are the job opportunities? Okay. So this is very, very important question. Okay. So today's job market. Let us go back to Naukri. Naukri or LinkedIn. You can check it out. So you can search here DevOps. See here. So how many jobs are there now? 21,600 jobs. Okay. So here one day ago, one day ago, one day ago, right? Yeah. So currently still registration is going. Registration is going. Still 21,600 jobs available. Okay. So here skill sets here. DevOps, right? Linux, S3, RDS. So these are all AWS services. AWS services, RDS, S3. So here in the cloud, S3 we have, what is this? S3, simple storage service. RDS, relational database service. Okay. Yeah. Fine. All these jobs one day ago like that. Okay. So if you are a fresher, how can we check the fresher jobs? So this is zero to any, right? Just make it zero like this. See this many jobs. So every day we are seeing so many jobs, right? Yeah, like this. So even yeah, the market is currently it is stable. Slowly it is picking up. Okay. So this is the right time to grab. This is the right time to grab. So people are getting calls currently. In my previous batch yesterday, day before yesterday, they got calls. Okay. Yeah. So this is the right time to grab. Okay. So market is stable now. So slowly it is picking up. Okay. So you can learn DevOps and you can practice more. So definitely you can get into the project. Okay. Clear at everyone? Next question here is, should I have to be a certified in cloud and DevOps to be eligible for a job position? No, not mandatory. Okay. So if you have certification, if you are certified, that would be added advantage. Okay. Certification is not mandatory in India. In Europe and UK or US, Australia, that is mandatory. Certified guys they are asking. Okay. But India, so it is not mandatory. So if you have certified, if you are certified, so that would be added advantage, as we discussed. So if you attend the interview, four people shortlisted, right? Two positions are there. Definitely they check the certifications in India. Okay. Can I get help in resume preparation and clearing certification exam? Yes, I give you full support to clear the exam and I prepare your resume. I prepare your resume. Okay. So how to highlight the skill sets in your resume? How can we prepare the resume? So definitely I'll help you to prepare the resume and also exam, any exam. any exam. So if you are planning to write, so definitely can reach out to me. So I clear the exam. I help you to clear the exam. Okay. Next question here is what is the duration of this course? This course is duration is 3 months. Okay. So within 3 months you can cover. So sometimes I'll take weekend sessions also. So Monday to Friday, yeah, 1 hour session 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. So sometimes I'll take weekends also, weekend workshops. Mostly alternate weeks I'll take weekend workshops. Saturday 2 hours. Sometimes I'll take Sunday also 2 hours. Okay. So if I covered weekends, then we can complete the course within 3 months. Otherwise, it will move to 3.5 months. Okay. So within 3 months, you can complete the course. Next question here is, yeah, what if I miss any class due to some emergency? What will happen? We'll get the recording, right? So due to some emergency, if you miss the class, so the same day after 1 hour, once complete the live class, after 1 hour, we upload the recording into Drive, Google Drive. We can access that. You can go through the recording and you can go. You can practice, right? So daily I provide you recordings and supporting documents, right? And running notes, right? These are all I provide. Okay. So you can go through the recording and you can practice. So while practicing, if you face any issues, you can take the screenshot and post it into the WhatsApp group. Every batch is having WhatsApp group. In that you can post the screenshot. So if anyone already practiced, they give response, or else I give response. Clear it, everyone? Next question here is, are we going to build any project from scratch? Yes, 3 live projects will be built. Along with that, a small project, topic wise. Explain small projects. Okay. While working on AWS S3, we host a static website. That is small project. While working on auto scaling, we work on one project. While working on VPC, networking part, so I'll show you, I'll explain one project. Okay. While working on EBS volume, storage, right? By the time I explain one more small project. So like that, small projects, nearly 10 to 12 projects will be covered. Along with that, 3 live projects will be covered. From scratch, how we build in real-time projects, same way we can build here also. Clear it, everyone? Yeah. Are you going to provide any soft copy of the material? Yes. For every topic, I provide the soft copy. Okay. For example, once we start AWS, how to create AWS account. I prepared the document, soft copy, step by step, screenshots. I provide you document, right? So like that, every concept I provide you soft copy of the material. You can download that. You can follow the document. Next one, how should I work on my practical and business requirements? Okay, so yeah, this is very important question. Most of the people asking, how can I practice? Can you provide any lab? So we don't require any lab. Physical lab don't require. We are working in cloud, right? So we just connect cloud. We connect cloud. In the cloud only, we can prepare the lab. Just log in into cloud platform. You can get the resources. You can practice in the resource. Actually, you can stop the resources once you complete your practice. Okay. Yeah. You require a laptop and internet connectivity. That's it. We connect cloud. We practice in cloud only. Okay. Yeah. What kind of support I get after the training completes? Okay. So while learning DevOps, I give you support. But once complete the training, what will happen? So until you get the job, I give you support. Okay. Once you get into the project also, I give you support if you need any support, technical support. So not job support, technical support I provide you. Okay. If you need job support, so I provide you some numbers. My students are available in. My students are working with MNC companies. They will give you support if you need any other support. I give you technical support, right? So until you get job, and once you get into the project, also I give you full support. Okay. Yeah, next question, which is the last question. So what are the current salary packages in the market? So if you get into the project, so once you learn DevOps and cloud, once you get into the DevOps project, what are the salary packages? Okay. Yeah, normal developers, testers, admins, salary packages, 1 is to 2. On an average packages, on an average salaries, 1 is to 2. Means, for example, if the person is having 3 years experience, you get a 6 lakh package. Normal developers, testers, admins roles. Okay. So if the person is having 2 years experience, you'll get 4 lakh package. 1 is to 2. Once you learn DevOps and cloud, 1 is to 4. The ratio is 1 is to 4. So my younger brother recently he joined. He learned DevOps and he switched to TCS recently. He got 15 lakh package. He's having 3 years experience. 3 years experience only. He got 15 lakh package. So salaries are very good currently. So how much you ask, they are ready to give. But technically, we need to be strong. We need to, yeah, handle the technical roles, right? Yeah. So salary packages are very good. One of my ex-colleague, so recently switched to HSBC. He got 42 lakh package. He's having 9.5 years experience. Okay. So salaries are very good. It's a, yeah, on an average salary is 1 is to 4. Okay. Yeah, so technically, so you need to learn, you need to practice. So definitely you can crack your interview. So how can we what are the tips and tricks? How can we crack the interview? How can we cope up in the project? So what are the day-to-day activities, real-time activities, and also what is the uh, what tasks we'll get in real-time projects, what type of tickets we get. These all will be covered in our course. Fine. So these are the general questions which I collected from different students and different batches. Clear, right, everyone? Apart from this, any questions, anyone? Apart from this, anyone having any questions? Is it clear to you, everyone? Yeah. Now I'll show you course content. Okay. So our course content I'll show you now. DevOps course content, DevOps and cloud course content. So yeah, this is our course content. Okay. So here our course starts from first we'll start basics. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to work on SDLC. So Monday, Tuesday we are going to work on servers and networks basics. Okay, so Wednesday we are going to start AWS. Okay, so first of all I'll show you AWS services. Services. Okay, see here, introduction to cloud computing. Okay, what is cloud computing, why cloud, right? So, and also first service in AWS, first service is EC2, elastic compute cloud. So in EC2, we create the resources, servers, right? Storage, servers, and we attach the storage to servers, key pairs, security groups. These all will be covered in EC2. So after that, here, see here, availability zones, regions. What is zone? What is region? And VM creation in AWS. How to create the server in AWS? AMIs, Amazon Mission Images. So AMIs are very important, right? For example, if you want to install Windows on your laptop, how can we install? By using image, right? By using image. The same way in cloud side we have AMIs. By using Amazon Mission Images, we can create the EC2 instances, servers, right? VM creation, EC2 instances. After that, network and security. This is very important. Elastic block store, EBS volumes, we can call it as. Okay. Amazon Virtual Private Cloud, VPC, networking part. ELB, Elastic Load Balancing. Okay. And auto scaling, automatically how can we scale up servers, how can we scale down servers, right? We'll go very deep there. And also Amazon Route 53, the traffic, how can we route? Okay. Relational database service, RDS. Security identity and services, which is IAM, identity access management. In real-time projects, always we use the IAM users, we don't use the root user. So monitoring tools like CloudWatch, and also we have CloudTrail monitoring tools. Amazon S3 simple storage service. Cloud Formation to automate the infrastructure. We use the Cloud Formation. Amazon simple email service SQS simple queue service. Lambdas, AWS Lambdas. So Lambda is a function which will operate our infrastructure. AWS backups. How can we take the backups? Different backup strategies are available. Daily backups, weekly backups, monthly backups, on-demand backups. SNS, simple notification service. Elastic Beanstalk, which is very important service. Resume preparation, frequently asked for interview questions, interview tips and tricks, certification overview. These all will be covered. Okay. So after that, DevOps services. What is DevOps? SDLC. SDLC we'll discuss tomorrow. Yeah. So here, what is Agile and Scrum? Okay. Linux services. Shell scripting also be covered here. So first tool is in DevOps. First tool is Git. Okay, Git and GitHub. So what is Git? Why Git? Why, what is version control system? Right. So how the developer develop the code in local Git? How the code will be moved to remote repository, which is GitHub? How the code will be pulled by Jenkins? Okay. So these all will be covered. Maven. These are the Maven services. Okay. And see here Jenkins. From here Jenkins. Here to see here. These are all Jenkins up to here. Okay. Yeah. After that, Ansible. Ansible is very core tool, advanced tool. Okay. Sonar. Yeah. Sonar type Nexus repository. Nexus artifact repository. Docker. We discuss about Docker. Docker container. Containers we create the. We can create the containers in Docker. These are the Docker services. And Kubernetes. Kubernetes is a container orchestration tool. Kubernetes and Docker both are very core tools, hot in the market currently. If you are good in Kubernetes and Docker, along with one cloud platform, you can easily crack your end. Okay, Docker, Kubernetes, these two are very hot in the market. Okay, yeah, monitoring tools in DevOps, which are Grafana and Prometheus. ELK stack not required. Prometheus, which is very advanced one. Okay, and Terraform. Terraform is a tool to automate the infrastructure. Very core tool, advanced tool. Okay, so these are the tools we are going to learn in DevOps. Okay, so along with this, Azure and GCP also will be covered. Azure and GCP also will be covered in our course. Okay. Clear, right, everyone? I provide you course content. So if you need course content, you can ping me, you can WhatsApp me. I'll provide. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah, tomorrow we are going to work on SDLC, software development lifecycle. So far we completed 3 demos, right? First one is DevOps introduction. Second one is cloud introduction. Third one is general questions, technical questions, right? So 3 sessions completed. So if you are interested, you can add into WhatsApp group. So WhatsApp group already created. So you can register, you can make the fee, and you can add into WhatsApp group. We'll share all the information in the WhatsApp group only. Fine, clear, right, everyone? Already people registered in WhatsApp group. If you have any more questions, if you want to talk to me, so if you need any guidance or any confusions, you can reach out to me to my mobile number. I already share with you. This is my mobile number 96422 11711. We'll discuss definitely. Okay. If you have any confusions, if you want to talk to me, so you can reach out to me so that we'll discuss. Fine. Yeah, so we can wind up here. So tomorrow's session is a very, very important session. Don't miss the session tomorrow, which is a software development lifecycle. So how the software development lifecycle will be designed in real-time project, how the core data will be flow. So what is our role in DevOps? What we will do? How can we integrate? How can we work on the roles? Those are all will be discussed tomorrow. Fine. Yeah, we can wind up here. Thank you all.